So I'm going to be documenting the unwrapping or unboxing of my newly acquired Leuchtturm 1917 dotted hardcover notebook. This is an A5 size. As you can see, I got a second one. I tend to buy things in two, and I was especially compelled to do so because these are really, really hard to find as far as this particular type, which is dotted, and this particular size, which is A5. I didn't really, I know A5 is a very common size, but I had to see it for myself to know how big this notebook was. I mean, when I see this sort of material and this sort of style, I think of Moleskine, but it turns out A5 notebook is a bit wider than the typical Moleskine notebook, and what I can do to demonstrate that is bring over one of my many Moleskine notebooks. And so you'll see, if I were to kind of put them side by side, this is about, a little over about an inch, a half inch to inch wider. And the Moleskine is about the same. They're about the same height. It's just that this one's a little thicker. I'm also excited to open this up and actually see the or feel, I should say, the quality of the paper. What's also so really cool about this Leuchtturm brand is that they put page numbers on every page and that there's an index. I'm especially excited to feel the texture of the paper, so let's get started. So it was a little miffed to find out that it already was a little open. The plastic here is a bit fragile. But I guess that's fine as long as there's no markings on it. Oh, exciting. Okay. Ooh. This looks a little shinier than I thought it would be. Oh, there's a little bit of dent there. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. It's gonna give it its character. It's kind of like a smooth feel. I don't know how I feel about it. It doesn't feel exactly like a Moleskine. I think it just feels different, but I don't know if it feels better or if it feels worse. Okay, and then opening this guy up. Okay, you've got some things inside, a card saying thank you for purchasing. And then 3 languages, if I could make it out: English, French, and German. So they basically just say, we hope you like it. And we got some signatures there. Well, it's kind of like Moleskine where it comes with something inside of it. And again, in 3 languages, it kind of tells you just some real general things. What you can do with a notebook, yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool. Alright, I'm going to undo this. Oh, okay. Now that I kind of see it with everything, ooh, it actually feels very nice. Okay. So, opening this up. Ooh, wow. It had a nice feel when you opened it. Okay. So one of the first things, or one of the first key features of the Leuchtturm is that you have an index. So what's really cool is that you can, because the pages are numbered, yeah, you can indicate what kind of information you're putting on what page. So this would be the column for page number, and then this would be the column for the topic. Honestly, you could do that with your own, notebook, like a Moleskine, or really any notebook, but I think it's kind of cool that they did this. They do have the 3 languages, as we saw, so I guess I'll know a little bit of French and German. Looking at this, I'll know what pages, content, and topic are in those languages. That's cool. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3 page faces. Maybe there's a 4th one. 3 page faces for the table content. So, I have it to count it, but I'm hoping that it will be I hope they'll have at least 200 of these lines. Oh, maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. We'll see. But one thing to point out is, yes, this is 249 pages. So it makes for a nice thick notebook. Wow, I don't know if I'll be able to actually finish this. I'll be proud of myself if I do. And then in the back cover, oh yes, that's right. So in the back, they include this insert that you can actually, basically it's a sticker. So you can provide a label for the front of your sticker and then also for the spine. Well, that could come in handy. I mean, that's especially useful if you've got like a whole set of these and you want to kind of line them up, and so you want to read them by the spine and then the cover, of course. I may not really use these. I may instead use washi tape for the front. I could consider the spine. That's really cool. And then, of course, we've got a pocket in the back. Let's see if anything's in here. Ah, it's not. Ooh, but this is kind of nice. This is cloth. Oh, okay. That's a plus there. Moleskine, it tends to be a bit fragile, the back pocket. I remember like stuffing so much stuff in there that it would just, rip. My white Moleskine, that I've used a few times. This one is kind of old. I did start to use it, but this one, though I didn't put anything in here. Yeah, I should point out, this is paper, and it could break pretty easily. But on the Leuchtturm, it's made of cloth, so that's a win. I think that's a huge, huge plus. So far, liking it a lot. And then, of course, there's the paper quality. Now, I'm not going to spend this time writing on it. I'm kind of reluctant to do so. I'm very careful with when I first get the notebook. But looking at the paper, feeling the paper quality, I want to say it feels maybe a little thicker than the Moleskine, which is a good thing because the Moleskine is a bit thin. I've heard good reviews about the paper. I really like the dots and the page numbering. So I guess the only way I can really judge the paper quality is if I start using it, but all in all, I really like what I see. I kind of wish they didn't have the whole, like, 3 different ways or 2 different ways to write, a label, but it's not prominent, so I guess I'll live with that. And I suppose I could decorate it to my own liking. But yeah, I'm really excited to use this notebook. Oh, 3 more things. It lays flat. This is really cool, actually. So it seems like it can, it won't close up. It'll be easier to write. Because if I do this in the Moleskine, does this lay as flat? I guess it does, but I don't know. No. See, there's certain pages that don't lay as flat, but I believe with this Leuchtturm, it's gonna lay flat pretty much on every page if you lay it down enough. Wow, exciting. And then, of course, you've got your bookmarks, and you've got 2, which is really cool. I can't imagine that for a journal, like a bullet journal, which this is very widely used for. One could be for the current day, and then this could be for like whatever you're currently designing. So that's pretty awesome. And you know what? I think I like this outside more and more. I can definitely see this getting banged up, but I think that's gonna just give it character. So there you have it, the unboxing of my very first impression of the Leuchtturm 1917 A5 hardcover dotted notebook. Thanks for watching.